This is a delicious honey almond oat groat dish. It makes a nice hearty breakfast. If a green drink isn't quite enough for you, I love to add this into the mix. So all we've done is we've soaked some oat groats overnight. We've rinsed and drained them. Now, if you're used to a warm oatmeal type dish, then when you rinse your oat groats, rinse them under nice hot water so that it warms up the dish and it gives you that kind of hearty, warm feeling that you're already used to. Okay, so let's go ahead and add a little bit in here. Now, normally you might have a nice big bowl of cereal or a, pretty good sized bowl of oatmeal. When it comes to oat groats, you have the whole entire groat. So the outer hull has not been removed. The enzymes are still there. You're getting a lot more bang for your buck when you eat an oat groat than you are when you eat a heavily processed cereal. So don't overdo it. A little bowl of groats will definitely fill you up. Now, I've taken half of a banana here just because a whole one would be way too much for me. Like I said, the oat groats are really, really filling. So we're just going to, I'm going to cut this quarters here and then go ahead and slice it right on into the bowl. And we're going to top that with some cinnamon, a little bit of honey, and we're going to put some almonds on top. And these are going to be a delicious, yummy, filling way to start our day. Now, the great thing about eating these whole oat groats is that they do have that outer fibrous portion of the groat that you don't normally have when you have oatmeal. And what that does is give you a nice, sustained bit of energy. So I don't know if you've ever had the experience where you eat a bowl of oatmeal and it's really nice and warm in your tummy and it goes down great. And then a couple hours, maybe even just 1 hour later, you're feeling like, oh my God, somebody just put me in bed. Yeah. Well, this sustains the energy. So it takes all those carbs that it gives you and it stretches them out over a longer period of time. So you shouldn't have any sort of crash like that. Speaking of crash, we are going to add just a little bit of sweetener here. Now, this is a raw honey. This is a raw local honey. I definitely advocate you using honey from your local bees. Definitely keep it raw. And the reason that you want to do that is because those bees are collecting all the pollens that might be the source of your allergies. And when you expose your body to all those pollens in advance by eating raw honey, then when we encounter them out in the garden or just breathing when we're outside, our body's already encountered those and our reactions tend to be much, much less. So good to put some raw honey on there. Got a little on my finger. Okay, so that is how you supplement your green drinks and have a nice hearty start to your day with some banana, almond, oat groats, and a little bit of cinnamon on top. Okay, so we have our banana, almond, oat groats ready, but I just want to walk through some proper storage of the rest of these groats. Now, these were already soaked overnight and we're eating them today, so we know they're already good, but now they're live type produce. So we want to make sure that we refrigerate these. So you want to transfer them from the strainer into a glass bowl and store these in the refrigerator. Now, if you want the groats to be warm tomorrow morning when you eat them, that's just fine. You just put as much as you want back in the strainer and warm them up under the warm water and proceed as we did here today. No problem. You can heat them up through the warm water and the sieve as many times as you want to. As a matter of fact, this is probably more than you'll need for tomorrow for breakfast, so feel free to enjoy these as a little snack. But make sure you do transfer them to a glass container and store them in the refrigerator, and we will whip up a different, slightly different recipe with a different flavor tomorrow morning.